Good day, everyone. Hope you all had a wonderful Wednesday. My Wednesday was wonderful-ish. I noticed I always do this, like I'm adjusting my glasses, but I always do it right after I hit record, so I'm always going like this, or like this, or like this at the beginning of the video. Oops, I'll try to stop. Anyway, today was another day off. Today was also another day where I did not make it. Correction, I did not get my hair cut. I did make it to the barbershop, but I made it to the barbershop with a little less time to spare than I would have liked. Turns out not the case. I actually could have probably been fine, but I wouldn't have made my 3 o'clock deadline. So there were a couple people waiting in front of me, and I didn't think I had time to wait. So I went ahead and left, and grab some lunch, and then came back here to finish getting ready for my party. So today was the day that I had my birthday celebration with friends. I was hoping it'd be a pretty good turnout. I was optimistic because I have a whole bunch of new friends from the drive. So I thought I'll invite a bunch of people and they'll all come. I've tried other years to invite a bunch of people and it was just kind of like, yeah, I know them, let's see if they come, but we haven't hung out much recently or whatever. So I figured probably better odds with a lot of people from the drive because I've interacted with them pretty well, and yeah. So had my usual turnout, my close friends for a long time, Jesse and John. Alana came too with Jonathan. Heather couldn't come with Jesse. He was going straight from work and she was working tonight, so she wasn't able to make it. Turnout from the drive wound up just being 2. It's a little disappointing. I was hoping we'd get enough people to actually play a couple games of Mafia. I really wanted that to happen, but enough people couldn't make it. There were a few people that never really responded, didn't hear back from, but that's fine, I guess. So, I mean, they're busy, whatever, and I kind of arbitrarily chose a certain day, which may not have been the best day of the week to choose. What's done is done, though, and that's what I chose for this year. And so we had, at one point, we had 8 people here. So we weren't, that was like, maybe we could have tried to pull Mafia off. But the last guy showed up just about 20 minutes before John and Alana needed to leave. John's younger sister was watching their kids, and they could only watch them for so long, and then they had to call it, whatever. So we got about 3 hours with them, and it was pretty nice hanging out with them without the kids for once. I'm sure they appreciate every little chance they get to have moments where they don't have to worry about the kids the whole time. There's also that thing in the back of their mind, I'm sure, as parents, where they can't not worry about their kids, especially the young one. But yeah, so got them about 3 hours, and then they had to leave. So then we were back down to 6, and we decided to play a different game. So basically, I got ahead of myself a little. Jesse was the first one to show up, and I hooked up my old Nintendo 64 to the TV and decided I'm going to get some Nintendo 64, and I never get any in. It would be great if I still had Mario Kart 64. Don't know what happened to that. Need to find it. It'd probably be worth finding it online and ordering it and seeing how much it'll cost to get one. For hopefully not too much. But it's hard to find. It's a classic, so who knows how easy that'll be. And then after that, so we played some GoldenEye. And then Josh got home, so he came over and joined in, and we played some GoldenEye 3-player. Pretty good. Then we stopped. My mom made some pizza rolls and stuff and brought them over because we had the party here, not next door. So she brought them over. She made them a little earlier than I had initially intended because I knew a lot of the people wouldn't be coming until after 6:30 or 7. So she made it a little earlier than I had intended, and so we stopped because it was hot. We stopped and we ate, and then right as we were finishing, John and Alana showed up, and then they had brought some food, so they had to eat. So we sat and talked with them while they ate, rather than playing the game while they were eating. And then Heather came home and she headed over, and then the 6 of us sat down and we played the logo game. And John did pretty much whooped us all, and he was way out in the lead. And we decided once the next person showed up to go ahead and call it and just say, "There's no way any of us are catching up to John." So, and so my friend David showed up from the drive. My friend from the drive showed up. He didn't come from the drive because the drive's on Tuesday nights. But you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so he showed up and we took it out into the living room. We decided to play Bezier Wizard, and we played teams. We went ahead and went 3-on-4. John and Alana thought they'd have to leave before the game ended, but it actually went pretty quick. So it was Heather, Alana, Jesse, and David taking on myself and John and Josh. And then the final guest showed up in the middle of that game, and since we had the lower numbers, he joined our team. So my other friend from the drive, Ben, showed up and joined me and Josh and John's team, the yellow team. And we went 4-on-4 for the rest of the game, and it came to a pretty quick end with the yellow team, myself, John, Josh, and Ben, way out in front, and we pulled off the win, quick and easy. Timing was just about perfect. John and Alana left right after that. 6 people left. We decided to go back to the table and play Scum. So we play Scum, and then Ben knows a more complex, complicated version of Scum, and so we try it out and we play it. And I personally think I like the regular rules, the rules I knew better, but give it a shot. It was worth a try, and it wasn't terrible. It was just a little different, and a little bit different strategy going into it, thinking and stuff. But it was a lot of fun either way, and I never got to the presidency seat, but I made it to VP a couple times. Neutral majority of my time. I was also scummed by Scum, so that was the only one I didn't get, was actually president. But it's all good. It's cool. So yeah, when we got to a certain point, and then David had to go, and so Jesse took that as a cue to leave, and Ben wound up leaving right then too. So we all got up, headed out. Jesse had never actually got a chance to see my smart car. I've had it for over a month, and he'd seen it because he'd gone to the Mafia party separately from me, and they left earlier, and so I'd actually parked fairly close to him, so he saw it, but he never got to see it. So I opened up the door, the trunk, showed it to him a little bit, and he's like, cool and stuff. So whatever. And then they left. We cleaned up, came back here, everything's in place, whatever. And I talked about with my grandma for a little while about all sorts of random things. Just had like a long conversation. It was cool. But like I said, about different things. Not going into more detail about that because I don't think I need to, and this vlog's going long enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and close it out here. Tomorrow I have the library per usual, and then something else. It was originally going to be my Bible study, but then something came up, and we of my Bible study are all, maybe not all of us, but some of us are going to be doing something else instead, together with a bunch of other people from the drive. So I'll just leave it at that, but that's my plans for tomorrow. So good night, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the vlog. I had a pretty good day, and I'll see you tomorrow.